Hey, this is Anthony Santo from myrecordinginternship.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make portable, professional-grade acoustic panels. We're going to need 4x2 paneling, 10 feet of 1x1 wood, 3-inch thick mineral wool, burlap cut to 4 foot 4 inches by 2 foot 4 inches, hanger wire, 2 screws, a finishing stapler, a screw gun, and a tape measure. So we start with our paneling. It comes in 8x4 sheets at Lowe's and Home Depot, but we need 4x2 sheets, so have them cut it for you at the store. You're better off that way. You'll get 4 acoustic panels per 1 panel board that you get. So you just take that, have them cut it for you, and you're set for 4. So next we have our 1x1 studs here, and what we want to do is cut them to 4 feet, 4 feet, that will be the length of our board. And next, we don't just come to 2 feet by 2 feet, because you have to see this does take up some room. You got to leave that inch and a half out on both sides. So when you cut your other ones, they'll be a little bit smaller than a full 2 feet, but they'll fit inside the frame. We'll make a frame out of this and put our panel board down. Now we made our outline for this, and now we have to put our panel board back on it. One thing that's very important, let me grab this panel board here, is there are 2 sides to these panel boards. There's a finished side and an unfinished side. You want the unfinished side facing inward so that you can move this around and get a nice texture on your hand and a good finish everywhere. So put it down, unfinished side down, and finished side up. Alright, so now I'm going to use a finishing stapler to secure the board to the wood. You could use finishing nails if you want to, but this is much easier. Alright, next we have to place our mineral wool in. You want to get 3-inch thick mineral wool, because not only is it going to give it a nice beveled look and finish well, it's also going to give you maximum sound absorption. You could cut this with a scissor, you could cut it with a razor, just get it cut to size and just fit it in. Next, you have to get your fabric. I recommend burlap. It's very coarse, it's very porous, it's the perfect fabric for doing this. You cut it to the length and width, but you want to leave a couple inches longer, a couple inches wider, so you can wrap it around rather than just put it on top. Alright, so now I'm going to secure the burlap to the frame using that same finishing stapler. I want to pull it pretty tight. I want to give it a little bit extra, so after I'm completely finished, I could take this and wrap it around and get a really good finish on the edge. And when you have a little extra burlap hanging over, you want to go ahead and just secure it to the back so it doesn't hang over on you and look bad on the wall. Alright, if you have a design on your burlap, check which side is up, otherwise you might hang that thing upside down. So take a quick look at it. This side. So let's secure our hanger. Now we're going to measure 10 inches from the top, and we're going to make our marks on the wood studs, because we want to put our screws into the wood studs. It'll hold it much more securely. Alright, now you want to put your screws in right where your marks are, but you don't want to put them fully through yet. You want to leave maybe a ½ inch, ¼ inch on top so we can wrap our wire. And now we wrap our hanging wire around the screw. I like to give it at least 2 good go-arounds. You can give it 3 or 4 if you're insecure about it, but that'll secure it real good. And now finish it down. So leaving a little slack on this wire will make it a little bit easier to balance, just like hanging a picture. Now we have a portable, professional-grade acoustic panel that we could put in front of guitar amps, we could put in front of singers, or we could tune our rooms by hanging it on the wall. So put a screw into a stud in the wall, make sure you get a stud finder or knock around till you know you're into wood, and go ahead and just hang it up. Alright, well I hope that helps you out, and I hope now you know exactly how to make these panels, and I hope you make a few of them. And when you put them up, send me some pictures. I'd love to see how you do.